What is going on? We back at it again with some more Beyond Dragon Ball Super Return of the Fallen Gods type beat. Last episode, man, our boy Broly was getting stomped out, bro. It was getting that nigga Primos was not showing no mercy, bro. No love to the boy Broly, bro. On me. You know what I'm saying? Gohan to step in. He put a hole in that Sasquatch. Now they definitely more of an instinct species, you feel me? They took that nigga off the senses, but I don't know. He didn't have to go ultimate beast, you feel me? I feel like he could have probably just went beast. Shit, maybe an ultimate. I think I know he probably was already in the ultimate out the get-go. Yeah, probably just regular beast, you feel me? But he senses a power deep within Broly. If my boy can evolve, it's up. This nigga type the whole paragraph. This nigga type. Oh, alright. Anyway. Yeah, a decent power, you know, feel me? Because he needs to evolve. Because, hey, where's Law beat his ass? Primos dog walking his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, our best bet is Gohan with Ultimate Beast. Feel me? Because Goku and Vegeta can't fuse. And Ultra Ego and Instinct ain't doing shit for them boys right now. On me. Ain't doing a damn thing for them boys right now. Them boys ain't training or nothing like that. So, yeah. But anyway, hit the video up with a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Roll to 3K, so you're not subscribed, bell. Like on Patreon, Twitch, and the channel link in the description down below. Subscribe to Alex, give it a 2 milli, a milli, 2 milli, like beat. But yeah, let's dive on in. That scared the fuck out of me. I was like, what the fuck? I thought my headphones was tripping just now, bro. That shit scared the hell out of me, bro. Hold on, run that back? What the hell? Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me, bro. Yep. You want to crash out?
As our story now continues, following the initial events within Universe 18.
Oh my god. Oh, Broly, get up!
Alongside Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and Broly,
look at Gohan.
As it was only despite with the ruthless Alpha Destroyer being shown having to stand across Goku and Vegeta as Gohan made his way towards the others, was when Goku then went on to quickly respond. Vegeta, this power of his is completely overwhelming. Gohan's aura is so intense, I can hardly even believe my eyes, Goku says. As he said that he
that's the results of my boy training type beat.
But I never imagined that he'd ever go and reach a level like this, and so just what kind of training did those two undergo, Goku questions? Was this the very power that you think that Gohan was hinting at all the way from before, with Vegeta responding, but how exactly was it that he even went as far as to achieve this? For this
biggest training
power that he went on to discover during his
and plenty of juice.
And so just go and take a look into his eyes, Kakarot, for there appears to be something that is drastically different about him, and this power he's wielding is also something that feels far stronger than even our Ultra forms from the looks of it. But even then, if that is the case, then how did he go on to achieve this? With Goku responding, well, whatever it was that he did, let's just go and hope that he's still on our side here, Vegeta.
Y'all straight? Y'all good? Hey, son. Y'all straight. Y'all straight. Y'all chilling.
So at least we know that you're still on our side with this one, but this is unbelievable. You insolent little worms. How dare you interfere in my business and ruin the fun that I was having at the expense of your ally?
Well, fuck you.
I was reveling in his destruction and relishing every moment of his suffering until the two of you
Broly, get up!
Right in, along with what appears to be the strongest member among your tribe, who ironically had went and garnered my attention through his momentary power increase, and so now you mortals have went and done it. Alright, I've heard all that I could possibly stand to hear from these gods of destruction here today, and so what
facts.
do you say? Vegeta went on to then quickly question. Let's hurry and go and shut that big fat mouth of his and be done with this already, Kakarot, with Gohan then having to respond. Easy easy now, God of Destruction, because with the way things are looking for you, I'd say that now with the odds stacked within our favor, it'll be far easier for you to just go and call this off now before things start to get a little messy for you.
I know he did not just use the force on that nigga, bro.
Because it'll be better if we all just took a moment to calm down. Otherwise, it won't end well for you if you.
That nigga said, lower your head. Hold up. Hold up.
Whatsoever, but instead having to call out Goku and Vegeta to battle, as Goku and Vegeta went on to then dash right towards him, was when Primos then went on to respond. The only ones who are going to be left messy here
am I tripping?
are going to be the four of you, and while I dare for the both of you to try and attack me if you think that you have what it takes to be successful enough in hurting me,
nigga, they ain't built, bitch.
Hold
on, Gohan. Hold on, Gohan. Oh,
the smallest possible chance of survival here
I'm about to say.
Then you'd be very wrong to know that while you're
I'm about to say he said,
me as your opponents, then there will be no surviving the pain that awaits you both. And while I don't quite care,
I was about to say, bro. Hold on, Gohan. Don't flex like that too much, bro. Hold on.
You two will be last while I go and make an example out of the other two first. And so now know your place and stay out of my way. And so now with those little worms out of my way, it's time that I
got Goku and Vegeta ain't shit right now, big bear.
So that way I may go and finish what was already started with Broly, since he is the one whom I am mainly after.
Nah, not on my watch.
Well, so be it then. Ultimate Beast Gohan responds upon having to see Destroyer Primos make his way right towards him. But just so you know, you aren't going to be the first God of Destruction to go and try to break me in a battle. And although that you just might be the toughest among them to go and try, there was actually one God of Destruction who I know is the strongest to go and test me, Gohan continues. And if I was able to go and hang in there against him, then I know that I am able to hang in there against you, Lord.
Dog walk this nigga, Gohan.
Much I can tell you, even if you force me to try and go all out against you, but I'm the least of your worries at the moment here, because you have much bigger problems to deal with here, Destroyer. And just what exactly are you yapping about, you puny little insects? What are you talking about?
You won't learn.
Other lousy gods of destruction are you alluding to? For I don't buy it. But even now, how am I just able to go and block off my attack like this without sustaining the
Boy, I worry about you.
amount
Out of here, bitch.
What is this? Because I know that you are up to something, Saiyan, because there is no
Uh-oh,
way that you are this
uh-oh.
overconfident for absolutely no reason. And so cool.
Hey, bro. Confident Gohan. Hey, leave him alone. You feel me? Cause he for like father like son, bro. He will disrespect your ass too, bro. Like father like son. Leave him alone too, bro.
Quit wasting my time if you aren't going to go and fight me, and either get over here and
Weave.
engage yourself against me, or
Really?
just stay out of my way.
He's holding his head. He's about to crash out.
Gohan being shown to actually avoid
Hold on, Broly.
upon Gohan also now being shown having to address Broly was when Gohan then went on to respond. Broly, you have to listen to me, for I know that the power that lies deep within you may feel like an overwhelming force of nature that is far beyond your control, but
Gohan not trusting this nigga, bro.
fight the urge and allowing for the monster that lies within to control you, and be the one who is in full control of the monster instead.
Gohan is
I
not
know
stressing
that you
this
feel it,
nigga.
Broly, that rage and that overwhelming power that's trying to tear its way right out of you, but in the end, you can't let it win. You've come way too far and have trained way too hard to let it slip right through your fingers. And so now all you have to do is focus your strength and use it as your greatest weapon in capturing this, in order for the fire to continue
This spiritual
to
pressure.
in your very spirit. And so that is why you have to be the one to ignite the flames that will guide you into furthering your evolution, Broly. And what are you possibly talking about here, Saiyan? Why are you so fixated on trying to encourage that mortal to continue to go and try to wage war?
You gonna see?
Partake in fighting a losing battle. Wait a second.
Yeah, you sense it. The spiritual pressure. You sense it. Yo, Bleach going crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
All out of power while I left him where he was, unless, yes, but it is.
I could just hear Vic's voice, bro. I could hear my nigga voice.
I know that you know that this isn't who you are, Broly. You are to your own rage. And so because of this, you are a Saiyan with the power to create great change, and one that will control your destiny if you simply find the strength to master your anger. And so if I was able to go and do it, then I know that you can too. As Goku then went on to quickly chime back in.
Yeah, you feel that, you feel it.
Just can't seem to believe it, because even though we always knew that Broly was abnormally powerful and had always possessed tremendous amounts of potential
spiritual
to become
pressure.
the strongest that he could possibly be, even when going as far as to surpass me and Vegeta in certain cases here.
Y'all need to go train, bro.
I just didn't honestly think that he would even go as far as to have this much power that lied deep within his very spirit like this. But even now, how is Gohan so sure that he could go and pull it off? Goku questions. For how could Gohan know for a fact that Broly has what it takes to overcome this? Is it because of Gohan's own experiences when dealing with such things? Goku continues, or is there
That's
something
bro,
more
Gohan locked in. That's the face of a nigga that's not phased by nothing.
you just can't, but
He's locked in, bro.
this is just amazing. As Gohan then went on to continue, I can see the storm that is brewing within you that is trying to escape, but you have to continue to fight for control no matter how overwhelming it may seem. For I was there too, Broly. I was right there exactly where you are now, but you can't let it win. For my father and Vegeta have shared many stories of the original legendary Super Saiyan, who was said to have possessed an incredible battle power that stood without a rival in its glory days. And after seeing what you are capable of, along with the strength that you possess, Gohan continues, I have no doubt in my mind and in my heart
bro.
that you are the one. That you
He's the
are
one.
warrior who embodies that very legendary Super Saiyan, Broly. And because I know
He's the
that
chosen
you're the
one.
release yourself from being a slave to your own power and go and set yourself free. Just remember what my dad and Vegeta had given you in order for you to become the best that you could possibly be, Broly. Broly then went on to then power up even more by igniting his power onto the surface. Remember how they trained you along with everything that you've learned while being around them, Broly, which also
That
includes
nigga
all
crashing
the
out, bro.
experiences that you've
Hold
shared
on.
when dealing with these resurrected gods of destruction.
That nigga aura is spiritual pressure, bro. Hold on.
What did that little worm just go out of his way to say? The legendary Super Saiyan, huh? And just what kind of nonsense is that mortal even talking about?
You about to fuck around and find out, big bro. Don't worry, Sasquatch. You about to go extinct, fam. We just pulled up. Oh yeah. I forgot. Bro said he wanted to pull up. He squashed Reno goofy ass, made that nigga bend the knee. You feel me? I forgot he said he wanted to pull up. Yeah. Hey, Beerus, I understand, Beerus. You gotta come watch this shit. Matter of fact, you could come get some licks in too, bro. Cause these niggas been disrespectful to your boys, man. On me.
Gone into Universe 18 instead of having to go into Universe 17 when we did. For we also could have went as far as to save a lot of time while doing so, but nevertheless, it looks as though we are just in time for all of the action, it would seem, with Beerus responding, well, I wanted to go and make sure, since I wasn't expecting for them to be in this universe of all places when considering on which destroyer oversees it, but what's going on here, Whis? That energy, is that coming from one of the Saiyans?
Bro, look at that art. Look at Broly, bro. Holy shit.
Is it? Unless, wait a second, that's not.
Bro, I could just see the animation in my head, bro. I could see the animation, bro.
This power seems to be coming from that savage Saiyan Broly.
Uh-oh.
Very interesting. And so, what do you make of what is taking
Lord
place
Beerus,
here,
you about to have another rival.
Honestly, not quite sure on what exactly is shown having to take place here, but well, if I had to go and take a guess,
I could hear Vic's voice. I could see the animation.
flaring as high as it currently is, then I would only go as far as to assume
Control it,
that
Broly.
Gohan will
Control it.
master and evolve his beast form by having him control his emotions against you. And I think the same thing appears to be taking place here, only with Gohan serving as the voice within the fire that Broly here finds himself in, so that way he may go and guide Broly to where he needs to be in having him do what
Sweet
Gohan
baby
did,
Jesus.
and that is master his powers completely while also evolving them as well, my lord. Yes, that's it, Broly. You have to remember
That's the way.
who you are and fight
Let's it all
for
go.
you have earned the right right to live, and so now fight! Fight to become the warrior that you were always meant to become without the limits of being tied down by your own anger. As Primos that went on to chime in. Oh, how pathetic. For this is but a waste of my time, because the mortal is going to end up destroying himself before he ever lives to see the day where he can finally get that power under his own control, and so he's doomed. You are far stronger than you know,
not the piano, not the piano.
Continues, I was in your shoes when I had to battle the monster within as well, and so I know what it feels like to have your back against the wall, but this is why you have to break through and walk through that fire. And so now become the warrior that you were always meant to be, and show that god of destruction on why us Saiyans can never be being. Gohan continues. Now go and use what my father and Vegeta have taught you to ignite the fire from within and become the master of your own destiny, Broly. Doing, because with Broly now having to find the power within himself to ignite the fire.
I'm about to go watch the Broly. I'm about to go watch that fucking movie, bro.
And visually now having to change was when Beerus went on to then chime back in. Well, would you go and take a look at that? Gohan is guiding Broly by using his own experience as leverage to position Broly on where he.
I see pupils.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? With Whis responding, well, I would say so, yes. And with what we're seeing now, the surface Whis adds, and I think all that Broly needs now is one last push to get him to finally.
I see pupils.
His mind beginning to awaken behind that powerful aura of his. I think it's safe to say that it is finally now time that we get the chance to truly see on what Broly's full and, dare I even say, mastered Super Saiyan powers are truly like on the battlefield. And so all that he truly needs as of right now is one more push. This is your one and only chance, and so it's now or never to change the course of your destiny.
Oh my god.
Broly.
Oh my god.
So now let it
Hope you go, huh?
and unleash everything.
Everything.
Exactly what Broly ended up doing.
Universal crash out.
To destroy the entire landscape as the others went on to
Oh my god.
Absolute horror was when Goku then went on to quickly chime in. Oh, this is insane. He'll destroy the entire universe if he doesn't find a way to stop this, or at least try to.
That shit is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
As a massive barrier went on to engulf Vegeta, Beerus, Goku, and Vegeta was when Goku then went on to continue. Hey, what just wait, it's you, Whis. Oh boy, am I glad to see both you and Lord Beerus here right now. Well,
oh my god. Primos, put them hands up.
Quickly having to save Goku and Vegeta by responding, but I wouldn't have to go and worry about the universe being destroyed, Whis adds, because I want you all to go and look very closely, for it would only now appear as though he was finally
sweet baby Jesus. GG. Y'all two niggas ain't shit. That nigga's Broly said, fuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. It's just big me, bro. Bro, y'all gotta go hit the lab, bro. Vegeta, Beerus, he ain't the same no more, bro. He dog walking niggas now, bro. He ain't the same. Go train with Beerus. You go train with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go hit a pyramid. Whatever the hell y'all gotta do. Cause right now y'all lacking. Cause Gohan built different. Now he built different. He was already built different, but now he really built different. He different. Two difference. Shit.
Able to do it, and with what I am able to see, he was able
to
do
it
in perfect succession as well. Enough with this pointless light show, and come on out and show me what you've achieved, Saiyan.
You about to look at that art though. Oh my god.
Afraid of anything that you go and do,
I could just see it, bro.
Reveal yourself to me right now. To which, as Broly was then shown,
I don't know, lucky I'm not rich.
Only seconds after, with the smoke having to dissipate, as Broly was
put them hands up.
In the middle of a crater by having
you about to go extinct.
Goku then went on to quickly respond. I can't believe it, Vegeta. Are you seeing that? Broly's power. It's unlike anything that I've ever seen. For I've never felt anything like it, with the only exception being Gohan's new transformation. But now that he's found a new way to master his berserker powers, what do you think that's going to mean for us now? With Vegeta quickly responding,
y'all ain't shit.
What is this power, Kakarot? As it's beyond anything that I've ever imagined, as this isn't just any ordinary transformation. For this must be something more, something primal, Vegeta continues. For it's as if the tale of the legendary Super Saiyan had just come to life right before our very eyes, but does Broly even have full control over it, or are we about to go and witness that rage just
Gohan clapping.
us all?
Wonderful, wonderful, Broly. Subarashi.
It would seem as though the tales of old were not merely legends or old
Damn, my
stories
damn
after
note.
all, we says. For Broly has indeed harnessed and appears to have mastered his full power in manifesting it into a form that can only be reflective through your ancient stories. For it looks like the legendary Super Saiyan has finally returned, only this time its modern successor by title appears to come from none other than Broly. Wait, so if this is true, Vegeta adds, and Broly's power is reflective to that of the legendary Super Saiyan,
Well, I just love them little hair things, huh?
whether or not Broly is stronger than the two of you, then the obvious answer to that question is
yes.
Then chime in, since it would only still appear as though you both seem to be struggling in mastering your ultra forms, let alone evolving them. But perhaps maybe this was always meant to be, with Gohan now being shown having to clap by responding. Now this is what I'm talking about. Just look at you. Just take a look at what you've become. I knew that you could do it, Broly. Do what, Saiyan? A mere power increase doesn't change the fact that he still stands before the most dangerous god of destruction among them all. Primos went on to then quickly respond.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
So
Yeah,
why
pal.
exactly do you
Yep,
think
you're not that
this
guy.
changes anything? For the outcome will still
Oh
remain
my
the
God,
same
Broly,
no
get it
matter
back in
how
blood,
strong
fam.
the Saiyan gets. And so now again,
Get
I
it back
ask
in
you,
blood.
man, why should I go and take him any more serious than how I was shown taking this mortal before?
You got to
Answer
see.
me now, with Gohan responding, and do you honestly think that Broly is the same as he was before? Because if you do, then you couldn't be any more wrong, and especially not as of right now with the way he currently is. And guess what else? Primos Gohan went on to question. Broly has actually been paying very close attention, whether you or anyone else has realized this or not, God of Destruction. For he's been
Let him
taking
know.
everything in and now stands before you as a warrior who has not only mastered his berserker powers like I have, but for someone who has also developed a level of determination and focus that even you will find hard to break this time.
Crazy, bro. 2 D1 crash outs, bro. Master, they control their crash outs now, bro. Shit crazy. They control the crash out, bro. Oh my God, they have harnessed the power of the crash out. Oh my God, not even. You about to go extinct, fam. Oh shit.
Destroyer, for he is no longer the same
Oh man.
monster that you were shown having to fight against before, but instead Gohan continues.
Stand on business.
With his
You
mind
locked in.
cleared and his spirit lifted, Broly has went on to absorb everything, every lesson, every battle, every encounter, and every bit of punishment has been engraved within his very soul as he now stands before you as a warrior who has not only mastered his legendary power, but as someone who has honed his mind and his determination into now bringing him into the peak of where he rightfully belongs. And to further add on to this, due to the fact that you were one of the ones who had helped push Broly,
Might want to put your hands up.
Life right now, you could rest assured that I have no doubt in my mind that he is going to push you harder and much farther than anyone has ever pushed you before, as you're about to go and find out firsthand by going as far as to experience that for yourself, Gohan says. Is that so? Well, yes, for there it finally is, Primos went on to then chime in before having to be shown clutching his fists. And so this was exactly what it was that I was talking about when I was hoping to see what you were truly hiding from me throughout our battle. And so I've got to give it to you and admit that it doesn't look like you've disappointed me either. However, Saiyan, just because you were finally able to get a grip and awaken your true power and draw it out on the surface doesn't mean that you've won, not by a long shot.
Hey, go and show him something then.
To see on what exactly drastically had changed when compared to what it was that I saw come from you in our previous battle from before. This just in fact might be worth my time after all. And while you stand there ready to face me for what I will promise you will be for the very last time, Primos continues, I will look to finally put an end to this nonsense by crushing you at your absolute strongest. Ironically enough, right before your very own god of destruction, who just so happens to be watching. And so consider this to be your final moments while being alive, because I'll make sure that once I go and get my hands on you, that you will never have the honors to ever go and look me face to face like this ever again, mortal.
Keep yapping.
And so now prepare to face a punishment unlike any other that you have ever went and experienced before, as from here on, I am going to crush you. As Goku went on to then turn towards Vegeta by then responding, Vegeta, do you realize as to what this means? For we might actually be in a situation where both Broly and even Gohan might actually be stronger than us now, even while in our Ultra form.
And it's not a might, nigga. It's 100% fact. Cause they dog walking both of y'all right now, bro. Go alter this thing, go ego, and go help y'all, big boys.
Worms. Oh, brilliant observation, Kakarot.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course, Broly and Gohan are stronger now, Vegeta went on to then quickly respond. And why wouldn't they be? Because while they've been pushing their limits and finding new ways to tap into new levels of power, what have we been doing, Kakarot? Oh, that's right. We've been too busy wasting our time in dealing with these so-called resurrected gods of destruction instead of
wasting y'all damn time, bro.
to go and evolve ourselves. Because even despite when having to look into an alternate timeline where I had mastered my ultra ego form, Vegeta continues, it still doesn't go and change the fact that I have yet to do anything to go and master that power here and now, Kakarot. Well, now that my job here is finally done, if you were
I feel you, Vegeta. I feel you.
Fight with Broly, well then by all
have at it.
Because he's all yours to take from here on, God of Destruction. As if any of this even matters to begin with, Primos went on to then turn towards Gohan by responding, but once I'm done putting that savage right back in his place where he belongs, understand that you're next, boy.
Alright, bet.
Don't think that you can run away either, because wherever it is that you go, I am going to. But then, it was only suddenly from out of nowhere, before Primos even had the opportunity to address Gohan by finishing his sentence.
I told you to put your hands up, bro.
Super Saiyan Broly had gone as far as to speed blitz right behind Primos by then responding, you know, I would much rather go and redirect your attention elsewhere here if I were you, because you went and made a very grave mistake, Destroyer. Because while you've been demanding to see what I'm truly capable of this entire time, you're about to go and get far more than you've been bargaining for, Destroyer. And by pushing me this far, you've just awakened something far more dangerous than you could possibly have imagined for any mortal to go and do. And now that the monster that had been slumbering within me has been fully controlled and with my
it's
still
without God Key.
I am going to go and give you
Still without God Key. Imagine these two crash outs had God Key. Lord, sweet baby Jesus.
Since the very beginning, Broly continues, because while you spent your existence boasting about your status as being the
Master Legendary God Broly. Ultimate God Beast. I don't know, Beast God or some shit. Oh my god.
Primos, as both your title and your power are about to go and be tested, the likes of which you have never been shown be tested.
Then test him,
any other mortal before.
cause he was dog walking your ass. Shout out to my boy Jay Uso. Oh my god.
Keep in mind, because now that you know exactly what it is that you are in for, since I will be holding nothing back against you in this battle, Broly says, let this be our final encounter and the last time that you ever treat me the way you had went and treated me, because after everything that it was that you had said and all that you have done, which had now led to this, I am going to break you, God of Destruction, as it was
like a Kit Kat bar.
during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the resurrected fallen gods of destruction.
Like a goddamn Kit Kat bar. Hold up. Fierce. Yes, sir. The boy Gohan. Yes, sir. Sweet baby Jesus. See. Look at him. Oh my god, bro. Run away. Run away. Run away. So Artemis. Oh my god. No, we definitely got second episode, bro. The next one. The next one. My hands up, Sasquatch.
Story continues now following the initial events.
You about to go extinct.
Successfully now having to be shown mastering and evolving his power into wielding a brand new transformation for the first time, as it was only with his upcoming and presumably final battle with Universe 18's God of
Get your winner over a god, Broly. Put him in his place.
This is just unbelievable, as none of us would have ever have expected to watch Broly and undergo something like this, but with what it was that you had said about Broly being true, and if he really is the modern incarnation of the legendary Super Saiyan, then does that mean that he has the power to finally put a stop to Lord Primos for good? Because what if he ends up completely having to lose himself again beneath the weight of all of that power? So do you think that he could really go and stay in control this time? With Whis responding, now while your concerns for Broly's well-being are very understandable, Goku, allow me to go and put your mind at ease so that way you can better understand. So now yes, while Lord Primos is indeed considered to be one of the top 3 most formidable destroyers among them all and the true force to be reckoned with by any measure, Broly on the other hand is
top 3, huh?
the same fighter that he once was either, and that is simply because if Broly is able to articulate his thoughts and tap into his consciousness, then that only goes as far as to show us that he is no longer a monster in battle, but a strategist instead, Whis continues, as he is a fighter with a purpose and the fighter with a mission, as this makes him a completely different opponent than how he was shown previously being to Lord Primos before.
Nah, dead ass.
Go and take him serious now, then I can only assume that Lord Primos will inevitably end up taking him absolutely seriously if Lord Primos wishes to survive by the very end. But even to that, we will have to wait and see, to which as Primos and Broly were then shown having to be back-to-back with Primos being shown turning into dressing.
Back-to-back.
Primos then went on to respond, you claim that you are going to break me, but you are the one who is foolish enough to believe that this new transformation of yours is going to be the key to your victory, Saiyan. For I have seen countless warriors evolve themselves and change, only to be crushed beneath my heel in the end. For if I was able to go and smash you before, then you can rest assured that I will go and smash you again.
No duty, fam.
This time you will not be so
You are not Roman Reigns, fam.
from my path and oppose me like
You are
this.
not my tribal chief, even though you're a Sasquatch.
So while I am offering you one final opportunity to speak before you are destroyed, do you wish to take this moment to bow before your superior and beg for your life to be spared, or do you hope to go through with your actions and perish during our final battle? With Broly being shown,
You want me to bend the knee?
responding, you know, I find it interesting that you stand there and offer me a chance to beg for my life and to submit myself to your very will, but I would rather face my end through the fires of battle than ever willingly go as far as to submit to anyone, let alone the likes of you, Broly
Fuck bending the knee.
For the power that you sense that is coming from me now is a testament to everything I've endured throughout my life, Broly continues, as it is not something that you should just go and take lightly just because you were able to best me in battle before, because if you do, Destroyer, then you are going to find out the hard way on why this was a mistake, for I will not back down here against you, and if this is going to be my final battle, then I will make sure that it is a battle that you will never forget, because if I'm going down, then I am going to take a piece of you with me. Well, if you wish to stand across from me in defiance after being previously beaten by me before, Primos went on to then
I forget that.
fist by then responding, then I will go and inflict upon you a pain the likes of which you have yet to ever experience, as your newly formed powers will only now be remembered as nothing more than a flicker of light beneath the crushing weight of a far greater and overwhelming power, Saiyan. And so just know that while I went on to crush you before, there will be no amount of power that you will be able to generate that will prevent me from crushing you again. But it was only just upon with Primos being shown having to attempt to backhand
Weave.
across the face with Broly shown ducking on under before attacking was when
That shit was gonna hurt too, bro. Oh my god.
Then I want you to go and watch very carefully as I go and prove you wrong, Destroyer. To which it was all of a sudden within that very moment as Broly went on to stand back up by having to spin and being shown.
Ooh.
Was when Goku then went on on to quickly observe
Body shot.
coming back
Oh my
in.
God.
Whoa,
Nah, he felt that.
You guys just see what I just saw? As Broly positioned himself to counter with a strategic counterattack rather than simply go and try to tank Lord Primos' strike, which was often something that Broly had always ended up doing, even while against us, whether during training or when we had went and first engaged with him on Earth.
Now Broly using his brain, bro.
He's really doing it. Why, you puny, disgusting Saiyan, one lucky strike isn't going to change the outcome behind what
about two?
I know will inevitably happen here between us, Primos then went on to shout. As I can go and assure you that luck will not be on your side if you wish to keep your life here against me, for I am mighty and you are not.
I heard of it before.
Despite with the God of Destruction once again being shown having to miss his strike, with Broly being shown having to avoid it before striking.
Frieza like, copyright infringement. Frieza.
Are you sure that you want to go and say that this is Luck Destroyer? Because since you wanted me to go and show you what my primal Saiyan power was truly capable of, and especially while referring to me as nothing more than just a primitive beast among puny mortal men within Universe 7, and so now tell me, does this seem like it's luck to you, God of Destruction? Because judging based from the sweat that I can start seeing that's dripping down from your forehead, I'm willing to bet that you are starting to see that it's not. Am I right,
You
God
blocked
of
it too,
Destruction?
bro.
And if you still don't believe it, then allow for this primitive brute who you claim to dwell among the weakest of men to turn you into a believer. But then it was only just upon with Broly being shown having to kick Primos back before Primos was shown having to leap on back on his feet and avoiding Broly's sweep was when Primos then went on to quickly respond. Alright, legendary Super Saiyan, and now we're talking, and now you have my full and undivided attention.
That's what I thought.
So now that I can start to see that you really have improved following your brief but yet inferior evolution, you've just made our little battle here far more interesting than I would have given you credit for, Broly. And since you are finally at your very best here against me, Saiyan, then what do you say we go and measure your durability and see how much more of this you can take this time around? To which it was only then within that moment, as Primos was then shown tackling himself directly into Broly and dragging him further out into the forest, was when Vegeta went on to the back in.
He was tackled.
It's just astonishing to watch unfold, as despite with everything that we thought that we knew about Broly and what he was truly capable of, the fact that he is able to go head to head against Lord Primos like this while being completely overtaken by him in battle before is just amazing. I've seen that beast within him before, that uncontrollable fury that seemed impossible for Broly to tame, but yet there he stands, not just containing it, Vegeta continues, but wielding it as a weapon. And so what's changed, Vegeta questions? How did he go on to evolve to such a level where he is not only fighting a God of destruction, but actually edging him out like this in battle and seemingly with ease? Well, Broly's level of mastery didn't just come from raw strength alone, Whis responds, but it rather came from the very understanding of his own limitations and for the ability for Broly to control the beast from within. And while I can't seem to stress enough on how important it is for both you and Goku to take notes on this, I'm afraid that it's becoming increasingly clear that while you have both been honing your abilities this entire time, Gohan and Broly, on the other hand, have surpassed our expectations in leaving you both one step behind. But even then, with Broly being shown having to knock Primos on down to the ground, with Primos then being shown having to charge his energy up before having
But I wonder what Goku and Vegeta are gonna get in this universe. You feel me? This timeline.
Why won't you stay down? For you shouldn't be able to fight back against me like this, and so why won't you just stay down? Why won't you just
Make me
very will instead of continuing to challenge me, Saiyan?
Because I don't like you.
The king of beasts and the strongest among the strong, and the one true alpha among my kind. And so because of my title, don't assume victory just yet. Primos then went on to charge towards Broly by responding, because I haven't had a battle that has gotten me this fired up since the days of when I went and waged war against the other gods of destruction for the title of strongest. To which it was only then within that very moment, as Primos was then shown having to headbutt Broly right before the two were shown having to
use headbutt.
more, was when Goku went on to then chime back back in. Incredible, just look at those two go up there. It almost makes me wonder on just how far they're both willing to go while they're laying it all on the line against each other like this, but I'm just worried that Lord Primos will try to wear Broly down by the end and finish him after draining him of whatever energy that Broly will have remaining, you know, with Vegeta responding, well, let's not go and just assume that Broly is going to run out of gas here first, Kakarot, because if you go and look closely, it doesn't seem as though he is tiring out anytime soon either, but what I will say is that with the way this is going, I would be a little worried too if I were you, with Goku then asking, but if that's the case, then do you think that we should go and jump in, you guys? With Goku
just get in the way.
to interrupt, I wouldn't go and jump in there just yet, because I trust that even while Lord Primos is attempting to try to do everything he can to push Broly back in this battle, and I still have faith that Broly has what it takes to beat that destroyer when this is all said and done, and so for the time being, I would just wait and see for now, with Whis then quickly having to chime back in. Yes, and I second this actually, because while Lord Primos is still able to fight back and seemingly push Broly back despite his newly discovered evolution, I still do not believe that this is a cause for major concern here, for it is clear to me that Broly not only possesses the raw power necessary to match Lord Primos' power output, but he is also seemingly demonstrating a level of control that he wants for Lord Primos to always remember following this battle, as despite with Lord Primos' relentless counterattacks, Broly appears to be fully aware of his surroundings, his actions, and the consequences of each move that he makes for this battle, because as fearsome as this battle is, this seems to be unfolding in Broly's favor.
When he start adapting,
I do not believe that he requires any assistance at the moment.
he gonna start adapting, bro.
Though Broly's raw and mastered power appears to be a bit too much for Lord Primos to
Oh my
keep up
God.
with and anticipate within the moment.
Get up, Primos!
If anything, I would go and say that Broly should hurry and take whatever chance that he may go and have now to finish this before Lord Primos were to be given any chance to retaliate. Yes, I agree, and so this is your chance to go and finish him off once and for all, Broly, Gohan then went on to quickly shout. And then so don't let him try to get a leg up on you, Broly, and go and put that destroyer right into his place while you can, with Beerus chiming back in. Yes, and if you know what's good for you, then you will use all of the momentum that you have left within this fight and hit that destroyer by using everything that you've got without running the risk of destroying this entire universe in the process. And so now go and hurry it up and fire your best shot at him now before that destroyer is given the chance to stand. To which that was exactly what Broly was beginning to now do.
Air it out, Broly.
Now beginning to channel all of his energy and condensing it by getting ready to fire a massive blast at Primos was when Goku went on to then quickly chime back in. That's right, and so we believe in you and know that you have the power to end this battle once and for all, Broly. And so now go and lay it into him and don't hold anything back while you go and give that God of Destruction everything that you have, Broly. And so now just try to remember your training that you underwent with me and Vegeta and blast that destroyer by using all of your might and do it now.
Do it now!
How was this mortal able to evolve himself this much into matching my brute power like this?
You asking questions, you better get up, nigga.
Broly's upcoming attack. For this must be some kind of a fluke, because there's just no way that this is happening.
Disbelief, huh?
You Saiyan, for you may go and try your best, but even your best won't be enough to keep me down. But then, it was only just upon with Broly now having to be shown unleashing his monstrous attack, and from that point then being Primos was when
Skadoosh.
chime back in. Oh, hey, try not to go and destroy the rest of us in the process now, will you, Broly? Whoa, what incredible power.
He aired that bitch out.
And he was also able to actually make sure to concentrate all of his power and making sure that the blast itself was fully in his control too. Well, I told you guys, Gohan responds, because I knew that Broly had it within him to do as I did, but the attack actually work now is the question. To which it was only moments after the fact with Broly being shown having to look on and wondering as to what the overall situation involving Primos
What did he do? Did he survive it?
Respond, there, now so much for being just a savage brutes with no evolutionary tactics to go and use against the so-called mightiest god of destruction. And so now let's just see the status of your condition in order to determine on what I'll go and use on you next. But then, it was only surprisingly enough with Primos shown having to defend himself while lying in a cradle with
You keep with them hands up.
all around him was when
Why don't you listen?
You've got guts, Saiyan, I'll give you that. for that blast was just monstrous for a mortal who has only just recently tapped into using their full potential. For it was an impressive display from someone who I did not expect this from, but if you believe that this battle is over, then you have no idea on what you're in for, Saiyan. For I may be battered, but I am far from beaten. And if you think that this is truly the end, then you are gravely mistaken. As I have plenty of more fight that's left within me, and so while you may have grazed me and brought me down within the moment, Primos continues, you are about to go and find out on why keeping me alive was the worst decision that you had ever went and made. Now, while I'm surprised to see that you were able to hold yourself out in surviving my attack the way you just did by using your destructive power as a way to shield yourself from critical damage, Broly went on to then respond, for it would be far easier for you to just stay down and admit that you've lost, because if you
bend the knee, nigga,
continues, then whatever comes next, I will promise you, will not be something that I believe that you will be strong enough to endure twice like this. That also means that I will need to exert every drop of energy that I have to see to it that this is done. Then you know as well as I do that I am going to do it. And so what
he say, see these YNs, bro, gonna up the switch on you again, fam. You better give up.
You think that this scares me, Saiyan? Because you could just go ahead and try, but just know that even if you go and try to hit me with an attack like that again, then I will not only shock you once more by surviving, but I will also go and fire back with my own attack that will not only be far greater than the one that you've went and fired down upon me, but one that will overtake and destroy you the moment it goes on to make contact with your rotten mortal body. And so now go ahead then, Saiyan, do your worst. With Broly
man, point blank that nigga, bro.
Against Destroyer, it's amazing that while your body is
point blank, bro,
starting to give out on you, your pride continues to push you forward. For you also seem to be clinging on to the very same rage that had once consumed me. But let me now be the first to go and say that the path that you have chosen to walk down will only lead you down one place, the grave, God of Destruction.
he about to kill that nigga. Hold on.
I intended to go and do this, Broly went on to
I told you he about to go extinct. I told you.
Exactly what you asked for, and whether you
should have been the knee, nigga.
Survive this or not will be all on your head, Broly says. And if what you say about your full power is true, then if you don't draw this primal rage out and use it to defend yourself here against me, then you can go and kiss your status as being an alpha destroyer goodbye. But then, which it was only in that very moment, surprisingly enough, as a hand went on to grab Broly from behind and having to prevent Broly from further destroying Primos, was when the individual went on to then respond, I believe that is enough, young warrior, for while I do understand the anger that burns within you along with the desire for you to finish what Lord Primos had started, but as a god of destruction, I must ask you to consider the consequences of your actions, as Lord Primos lies beaten and struggles to stand prior to using his absolute and full strength against you, as with his arrogance stripped away and his power overshadowed, there is no need for this to continue, mortal. Which it was only upon with Broly then being shown having to turn
and Ligor, what the fuck?
Being met by none other than Universe 19's God of Destruction Tigron and Universe 20's God of Destruction Ligor was when Ligor then went on to continue, and while he is no longer a threat unless he were to be able to rise and invoke his full power against you as a last resort, which I doubt that he will go and do, then there is no need for you to go and spill any more of his blood, as you have proven yourself to be equally as worthy against him, Ligor continues, and so I want for you to go and show mercy, for it is mercy that we find the true measure of strength within Saiyan, and so
he's spitting,
and let your victory be remembered for the
that's the guy I like
against him, while also going as far as to stare into the face of his overwhelming and destructive power, Ligor adds, and so because of this, let Lord Primos live on with the knowledge of his defeat, and let this moment stand as a testament to your true nature, for Lord Tigron and I have been patiently observing you mortals while dealing with the other gods of destruction, and so we are both very much well aware of everything. You've got to be kidding me, Vegeta went on to then shockingly respond. Those two are gods of destruction too? And just look at them both.
Oh yeah, he didn't see them. Yeah, he didn't see them.
I don't understand. Were these the two additional destroyers that you have been dealing and telling me with about that the Omni Kings had went and spawned into by merging within the multiverse, Kakarot? Because now that they are here, what does this mean? With Goku responding, "Oh yeah, that's them alright, but although I'm not really sure as to why they're both here, did you also happen to overhear what Lord Ligor had just mentioned to Broly?" Goku questions. Because it sounds like they've been closely watching us, likely during each of our battles with those resurrected gods of destruction.
Y'all want to come and help a nigga? That's crazy.
Destroyers and really don't have it out, or at least have anything against Lord Beerus, then what do you think it is that they want, since they both already knew as to where exactly we were gonna be? To which, as Primos was then shown having to acknowledge the other destroyers by sitting up, was when Primos then went on to respond, well, if it isn't the newly crowned destroyers of the recently
Don't start yapping, bro. Don't start talking shit.
Well, for whatever reason, the two of you have decided to come and show your faces. I do not need either of you to help me, Primos reiterates. And while you may have gotten the better of me from within the moment, don't expect for those other destroyers to be what saves you here, Saiyan. Because while I'm still able to draw breath within this body, I am going to continue to fight you until one of us is no longer able to do so, mortal. And so now let us go and resume as to where we had left off, because I am not done with you. But then, it was only just as Primos was looking to continue his battle with Broly as the destroyer Tigron went on to point something out to Primos by addressing him, was when Tigron then went on to quickly respond, "You will go and do no such thing, Primos, for we didn't come down here to help aid you, but instead, we made sure to see to it that you do not proceed with this battle any further, for you had went and had your chance to go and finish this battle against the mortals, but instead, you have went and allowed for your ego to go and take control of the situation, and so now you will stand down, destroyer."
Stand down, nigga.
"You what? How dare you go and speak to me with such disrespect?
What you gonna do about it?
For you have no idea as to who it is that you are talking to like that, and so no, but we do in fact like to quickly then cut in, as I will hereby advise for you to just simply go and calm yourself down before you end up making things far worse for yourself than they already are, destroyer. And so that will be my one and only final warning to you from here on." As Broly then went on to turn towards Liger by then responding, "Well, being the fact that you are both now already here, what is the true nature of your visit in this universe, and what your intentions are, since we are all already here?" With Liger responding, "The strength that you have displayed here today is a testament to the evolution of Universe 7's immortal warriors, and while Lord Tigron and I have long observed the rising tide of power among you mortals, I must say that it is both intriguing and a little concerning," Liger adds. "And with the very balance of power in the multiverse now shifting, it would appear as though both you, along with your comrades, are at the forefront of that very change," Liger continues. "But along with this great potential comes great responsibility, for even though the disputes that once plagued Lord Beerus and the other destroyers are now over, there is still much more that waits for us that is looming over the horizon that we must go and talk about and discuss, especially now that you are all seemingly at the forefront of your absolute powers, and so now let's talk." To which it was
shit. No! Yabado! Son of a bitch.
Super story of the resurrected fallen gods of destruction, the Universe 18 Saga Manga chapter number 7 finale then comes to a close.
Well, actually,
He got lucky. He got lucky. But you about to go extinct. You stupid ass nigga, bro. On me. GG, Broly. You got your W against this almost instinct creature, bro. You got your W, fam. He beat the dog shit out of that nigga too, bro. It wasn't even no contest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he easily beat that nigga ass, bro. It was Man, talking shit. You lucky them boys pulled up because he was about to take you off the census. You're lucky. You're lucky, fam. But oh my god. Now we're done with these all 6 universes. Nah, they're 2 OD niggas. But now you can say low key, you can say like the top 3 God Destructions, Beerus, Ligor, Tigron, type beat. You feel me? The top 3. You feel me? Cause how the fuck Ligor did Reno? He just flicked. He poked him or he flipped him. Yeah. That's all nigga need to see. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else on that. Everybody else on 13 to 18 ain't shit compared to them 2 niggas. Y'all ain't nothing, bro. Because it was implied that well, at least Ligor, I want to say probably even Tigron too. They probably both got Ultra Instinct, bro, which is crazy. God, bro. Sweet. Baby Jesus. Yeah, you was the top 3 Primos, but now you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Gohan whooping your ass. Broly just whooped your ass. Hey, you had a good run, man. You had a good run. Now what? Oh my god. We're getting close to the end too. We're getting close. Shit. Okay, a couple more episodes. Yep, a couple more. Let's see. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 more episodes. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh man. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, hit the video up with a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Roll to 3K, so you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell. Fight on Patreon, Twitch, and the game channel. In the description down below. Subscribe to Alex. Get brother 2 million type beat. But yeah, love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.